Hey everybody, Big Friendly with Gen X Memories back with another video for y'all. And today's video we're going to be playing Pengo for the Atari 2600. Until recently I had never played this game. I didn't even play it back when it was in the arcade years ago when I was a kid. So let's go ahead and play a game and check out Pengo for the Atari 2600.
Now the music on this game isn't terrible or anything, but you can turn it off by flipping the left difficulty switch to A, which I'll prefer. Alright, now basically you're that little penguin in the middle, and those are blocks of ice, and you can destroy them for 30 points each, and you can also slide them and kill the enemies. Now the enemies are those yellow guys, they're called snow bees. Now if you can finish the level really fast, you get a nice bonus, but to me the key to this game is the lining up the three blocks with the blinking squares. Those three blocks have jewels in them, and if you can line those three up against, if it's touching any of the walls at 3 in a row, you get 5,000 points. If you can line them up out in the middle and not touching a wall, it's 10,000 points. That's how you really rack up. You know, of course it starts out pretty easy. The snow bees are really slow. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and knock this together. Boom. Okay. And once you do that, the snow bees are stunned, you see, and you can run over them and kill them, or crush them with an ice block, which you get more points for crushing them with the ice block. It's 100 points to collect them and 400 if you crush them with a block. Okay, and you see those that one blinking square on the bottom right? That one has an egg in it. So when you kill a snow bee, a new one will hatch, and there'll be more of those that will be out there. Dadgummit, I screwed up. See, I killed both of them. I didn't mean to, so I'm not going to get that. I got the 2,000 point bonus for finishing early, but I didn't get the 5,000 for the ice thing. That's what I'm talking about. I don't even worry about trying to get done in a hurry. Okay, now you see there's two of them blinking. Those are eggs. If you can catch those, if you can squish those eggs, I think it's 500 points. So definitely want to do that. It's a really cool game. I'd never played it before until, oh man, talking and playing sucks. I make mistakes. Okay. All right. Sometimes I'm doing terrible. I usually do better. I actually got in the top 5 on Twin Galaxies. I think it was like 180 something thousand points I got, and then once you get to about 150,000, it gets really, really hard. The snow bees can actually outrun you, which makes it really tough. They're super fast, and there's a lot of them. Okay, now if you hit the wall right there, you can stun the snow bees, but it only lasts for a couple of seconds. You can. All right, I got 10,000. Yeah, see what I'm talking about? It's not touching the wall, you get 10,000. And the snow bees will be stunned for maybe a few 5 seconds, 10 seconds. It's not like when you hit the wall, though. Another thing, when you finish the level, it's usually a few seconds before it, goes to this screen right here. Crush as many, if there's any leftover ice blocks, crush them, because they are 30 points apiece. You can just go ahead and rack up a few more points. Oh yeah, I get that. Try to get both of them. If you can get both of them, I think it's like 1,200 points, maybe 2 instead of 1. I think 1's 400, 2's 1,200. And if you get up 3 in a row, I'm not sure how much it is, but it's a lot. But that's hard to do. Sometimes you're trying to figure out how to line these up right, and you're trying to dodge them dudes also. And they eat the ice too, so you got to be careful. Sometimes when you're about to try to squish one, it'll eat the ice and end up messing. You end up dying. Let's just go ahead and push them up. see if I can squish. Yeah, if I can squish this one. There we go. Oh, you see it turned back. I took too long. Dadgum. How many blocks of ice left I can squish him with? Yeah, we go. Squished. Yeah, go ahead and, yeah, see what I'm doing? Just go ahead and do that. Get a few more points. You see how many we're blinking now? It gets to be more and more and more. Oh man, I almost got 2 of them. Oh no! Yeah, I'm not doing good. It's hard to talk and play. I usually do a lot better. Usually I can get over 100,000 about every time I play the game. A lot of strategy though in this whole game. Did any of y'all ever play this or play it in the arcade? I remember seeing it, but I never played it. Not that I remember. Kind of came out, and it's an 8K game. It came out in '84, so it's kind of when the Atari's already, the crash is in full swing, and things are going bad. This game is pretty rare too. I'll show you how rare later, but it caught me off guard big time. Okay, now this time I've got it where I can probably line these up and get the big bonus. Come on, baby. All right. Go ahead and kill him. Got him. Okay. You don't get the time bonus, but to me it doesn't matter. If you can get what you want is the jewel bonus. Oh man. Bam, there you go. I was hoping they'd come next to the wall. If you hit the button next to the wall and they're close to it, it'll flip them over for a couple of seconds and you can kill them. Comes in handy sometimes. Ow, that sucks. Yeah, I'm not doing good. Okay, let's see here. All right. I didn't want to push it because I was afraid I'd kill them both and I wouldn't be able to get the bonus. All right. Let's go ahead and get rid of them. A lot more blinking squares now. Yeah. It's cool whenever you can get several. Oh man, I think it's my last guy too. Yeah, that's it. But you see, it's a cool little game. I mean, like any Atari game, the graphics aren't as good as the arcade, but it does do a good job of, like a lot of Atari games, catching the spirit of the arcade game. I would definitely think so. Okay, let's check out some other stuff about this thing.
Are you a fan of the Aliens movie franchise? If so, then do we have a one-of-a-kind item for you? Now, available while supplies last. Get your one-of-a-kind alien xenomorph sitting on the can while reading a comic book enamel pin. Only 100 of these pins were manufactured, and when they are gone, that's it. Let's face it, the only time we humans are safe is while these drones are pinching a loaf on the crapper. Help support Big Friendly's broke ass by purchasing your pin today. Look for the link in the description below. Now back to the video.
Since Pengo was an arcade game first, I figured I'd just let y'all see what it looks like real quick if you hadn't seen it before or it's been a long time. As you can see, the graphics, of course, are better like you would expect. And, of course, it's a lot harder when you first start out compared to the 2600 version. The enemies are a lot faster. Released by Sega back in 1982. If any of y'all ever played this, let me know in the comments, and if it was one of your favorites or if you were real good at it. I'd love to know.
I wanted to show y'all this real quick. I told you about getting the high score, 181,270. Put me in 4th place over on Twin Galaxies. If you ever want to try to beat somebody or want a place to try to get a high score, you really need to check out Twin Galaxies. It's a great community. And I'm going to try to break 200. This guy here, I'm not even going to consider that. I don't know. That's crazy. But it's not a big deal to, upload your score if you want to do this. So if any of y'all think you can knock me off, go ahead and give it a shot. I spent about an hour, maybe even a little longer, trying to find a review for Pengo for the Atari 2600, but I couldn't find anything. So I struck out on that. But now over here at Atari Age, the Pengo, most of these silver label games that kind of came out later in Atari's life are pretty common. I don't know many that are really hard to find. And so I was a bit surprised when Pengo came out to be a 6 on the rarity scale. It really caught me off guard. Over on eBay, let's see, I went ahead and just pulled up there wasn't that many currently for sale. I went ahead and pulled up completed listings, and there have been some that have sold, and you can see loose cartridges $55, $50 with free delivery, $38, $33. That was a real auction. That was 11 bids for labels kind of jacked up. There were a couple. Another thing, the ones for the other systems like the 5200, and there's one for the Atari computers. They're a lot cheaper, so it must not be as rare. There were a couple of ones that included a box. There's one that sold for $170, and there's another one. It's also got that white insert. It sold for $250. So you can see it's pretty popular. If you're still here, I appreciate it. What did y'all think of Pengo, the Atari 2600? I think it's a pretty cool game. A nice level strategy. It ramps up over time. Really cool. Before I sign off, I gotta thank, I always do this, Atari Age, Atari Mania, and the Internet Archive for their great resources that help to make these videos. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet and you're still watching my stuff and you've been watching it for a while, you're killing me. Hit like, hit subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.